Valentine's Day has come and gone, but it left behind a surge in online romance scams, and sometimes the victim can actually unknowingly be an accomplice to a crime. Nancy Cropper from the Better Business Bureau of the Mid-South here to tell us how to avoid this. These scams really, sometimes you really do have to think twice that this actually happens, but it does. You guys hear of these victims, it's a problem online, and they really do prey on people that are just looking for love, maybe feel vulnerable.
And we have, local victims who file scam reports with us and say, hey, I gave money to this person,
right,
but I think he loves me. And, it's hard to think that somebody you fell in love with is going to take advantage of you.
Right, and obviously you're meeting a stranger, you don't know anything really about them other than what they tell you, and if you believe it blindly.
And last year, the Better Business Bureau released a study about romance scams and how that the victims are targeted.
Right.
The perpetrators generally use a fake profile. They use a picture that they stole off the internet, oftentimes of somebody in uniform, because apparently people really do like a man in uniform. And the crooks profess their love very quickly. They want to take you off the dating site or off the social media site so that the site itself is not tracking your conversation.
Right.
People can't report it if you're just doing text or emails to somebody. So what happens sometimes is that the perpetrator will ask for money and the victim won't have any money, or they will have already given all their money, and so they say, well, I'm going to send you some money for my business. I need you to deposit it and wire it to me, or buy gift cards and send me the information. And they inadvertently become part of the scam,
right?
And they're helping to launder money.
So how do you vet these people, and how do you avoid falling victim to a situation like this? I would say off the top, don't give money to somebody that you don't know, but sometimes it's not as easy as that in these circumstances that are popping up.
It's not, and usually they're not going to ask you for money the first time they talk to you. This is going to be a process of several months where you've begun to trust them. They profess their love more frequently and very quickly and say they can't wait to be with you, but there's always an excuse why they can't meet you in person. That's the biggest red flag. And then when they start asking for money, that's the other big red flag. So if you feel like you've been talking to someone online who has these tendencies, you might want to report it.
Right.
You can report it to the Better Business Bureau or the Federal Trade Commission. I think the information's on the screen.
Yeah.
And, go to our scam tracker and let other people know that this is going on.
Right.
Because once you fall in love with somebody, even if it's not a real person, it's hard to break that bond.
Right, absolutely, especially if you've already put money on the table there.
Exactly.
Trust your gut for sure. Nancy, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Again, more information on our website, localmemphis.com.